What is going on? No, that's not Cleveland. I'm kind of on the road today, and I've been kind of running around doing things. I'm pretty sure you have been as well, possibly, because if you guys don't know, the last video here was a Q&A, or actually it was me asking you guys to ask any questions you have, and I would respond to it in the upcoming video. I'm gonna give just a little bit more time just to keep those questions coming so I can do like a pretty big Q&A. I like doing those kind of things. But I thought in the meantime, instead of doing that today, I'd give one more day. So if you have the time, just go to the last video and leave a question, and I'll try to get to it in the big Q&A coming up. But today, I thought I would take you back to another city that I was in a few weeks ago, Boston, which you guys can remember Boston when I first got back to America. And I wasn't gonna upload this vlog, but I feel like maybe there's some kind of value in that video, along with something that kind of happened there that I haven't said before to you guys. So maybe today we'll do that kind of video today and give people one more day to ask any questions they might have. And I hope you're doing good today. The elevator here in the hostel here in Boston. I'm really careful because I have a feeling outside it's gonna be okay, much more colder than I thought, but early morning here in Boston, and it feels weird because as I'm filming this is like my first day here in America, and as I woke up, as you guys saw the B-roll from up there in my room, seeing the American flag, it's like welcome home. Welcome home, and good morning Boston, good morning America. Although I filmed this is like I'm actually have things to do today, but this is like a little adventure that I'm going on, but I've just arrived in America to give you guys context. And I must say, like, my first impressions here of Boston, I really like Boston. Like, it's cold, but I love the layout of the city. It feels like a calmer New York. It is like 7 o'clock in the morning. Whoa. It is like 7 o'clock in the morning, so of course it's not packed full of all the people who will be out here during the day. But the vibe here is really, I like it. It's not too big of open space, and I feel like people walk around a lot. If you live here in this center area, you literally would just walk everywhere. Almost no need to drive. And the second thing I'm liking is transportation. It seems to be everywhere, so many different ways to get from one place to another, between the metro, between the bus, Ubers, taxis, Lyft, Bolt, so many different things. Another thing about being here in America is there's always stores open all the time, 24 hours. I must say, it feels really cool to be like in a convenience store. Like, I've been traveling, and my mindset when I'm traveling, if I go into a store, I only know about what 30% of the stuff is. Here, being back here in America, it's like I'm recognizing all this stuff that I couldn't buy in Europe. This is like my favorite thing growing up. Oh man. For example, they definitely don't have Mountain Dew, stuff like that over in Europe. Although they're coming up. Root beer, no. Excuse me guys, this may not be a good vlog. This is like my first time in the actual store here. It's like, man, I've been gone from America for 1 year, and memories come back. I feel like just getting some sparkling water. Keep it simple.
Please select your language. If you have your extra care card, please scan it now. 1:14. If you have your extra pair.
Oh, what you guys see is true. Yeah, Americans, we do like Dunkin Donuts. Now just a little walk. Kind of walked here yesterday, but seeing things in the day and the night, completely different. Is that true? Is that true? You know, one thing that I find interesting, very interesting. Oh, look at the moon actually right up there. But not that. One thing that I find really interesting, you guys in the vlog, watching, like, you see me in Ukraine, in Poland, in Bulgaria, anywhere, and you're like, Luke, we're not used to saying hello to people. And one thing I got to get used to is now I'm walking around, everyone's saying hello to me. And that's something, I'm not used to that. Crazy thing here in Boston, you know, I must say, if just off of what I've seen, I've been to a lot of places, and I usually fly into New York and stay there for a few days before I go home. You know, if I had to pick a place in America like this, I feel really comfortable here in Boston. I've only been here twice, and it was really fast. When I was here, but Boston's hello. But being here in Boston, it's just like, I don't know. I like this city. You know, I came here, and it's one of those places where I never thought about it because I had a very, very bad experience here in Boston, and that kind of tainted my view of the city. Even though the first night I got here, I enjoyed it. Basically, I came here before I was a pro athlete, trying to have an opportunity to be a pro athlete. The camp I arrived in at this time, I might have only had about $400 to my name, and I used a lot of it to come here, to come to this camp to try to get exposure and to be seen. And when I got here, it turned out that the guy was a scammer. He took all of our money from the camp, left 80 guys in the gym. We're all standing there. We don't have any, we're waiting for the coaches to come in, waiting for the scouts. And it was just like, the guy left. He completely left, took all the money from everyone. And yeah, that was my experience here in Boston. And that meant the hotel was, they were supposed to take care of the food, the hotel. So that was like 2 days that I was just here in Boston, like literally like almost like homeless. I kind of got lucky that 2 people at the camp knew me. I played against them in college, and we all chipped in together and got a hotel room because we're all broke. We all just came out of college. And that was my experience here in Boston. So Boston's always had like it didn't have a great place, and now that I'm here and I'm actually walking around and it's a totally different person, this is like 15 years later. Man, just feels great to be back in America. And Boston, you have a special place in my heart. I will say that about Boston now. There's a special place in my heart for this place. It's one of those things where just because you had a bad experience doesn't make it a bad place. Just because you had a bad experience with someone doesn't make them a bad person. And just because you have a bad experience in Boston doesn't make it a bad city. I must say, Boston is approved. Freezing cold in winter, but Boston is definitely approved. And last thing I'll say before we go back to where I ended the vlog earlier today, is that it feels great to be back here. It's so weird. Of course I'm huge, so I never can ever blend in. But I blend in here more than I have anywhere else, where I'm just like, people walk by and just say hi, and it's just like, feels great to be back here. The sounds of America. Crazy, I must say, for you all who are from Poland. I'm in Cafe Nero. It's a little bit different than the one in Poland. You guys can see, but it's weird to be in America at a Cafe Nero reading the New York Times. That's yeah, didn't have it too much in Poland. And I must say, bringing you guys back here, I feel like I'm in the center. I feel like I'm in the center, and if I was like the king of the city of Boston, this is where I'd want to stand to just make sure everything is okay everywhere. Complete 360 view of the city, in the park. I feel like this is the place. Like if I lived here in Boston, guys, maybe one day, you never know, this would be my meetup place. Meet me in the star in the center. If I ever say that to you guys, Boston, that means I'm there. But I must say it's nice. It's cold. I haven't seen a lot, not even 1% of the downtown, and I gotta stop saying the center, the downtown. But it's cool. I like it. It's open. It's like spacious. It's much different from where I'm from and the cities I've been to. It kind of has a mix of like a smaller, calm city and New York because of the big streets. It kind of reminds you of New York if you take away the people, and it looks a little more cleaner here. I must say, first time flying into Boston, and I'm impressed, Boston. But I guess on that note, I can't feel my fingers anymore, and my fingers are so cold, my screen on my phone doesn't even recognize them, so maybe that's a sign. Go back inside, warm up. Actually, when I'm recording this, I have a flight that leaves in a few hours. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. You people from Boston, if you guys happen to watch this, who knows if I would love to come back here one day, and I hope to meet you guys, and it's really cool. This is the first city that I'm arriving to in America, and it feels special. It feels special to be here. I want to thank you guys for watching. All you people in warm places, please enjoy, because it is freezing cold here, but from here in America, in Boston, Massachusetts, on this nice, little bit cold morning, I want to bid you guys good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, and everyone always remember to work hard, be brave, and don't forget to smile.